out to pressure and then notices if they leave that space, they're going to allow for that second run to occupy the space in behind. They're patient with their movement, and then they go out to press. In today's video, we are learning about the defensive phase of play as a fullback. What is the defensive phase? Basically, it's when you are defending, when you don't have the ball and you're trying to win the ball back. Usually as a fullback, you're going to be in the defensive third during this phase the majority of the times, but you can also be in other parts of the field. These are the three main things: pressuring opponents, staying in good defensive shape, and forcing the play backwards. First, let's look at pressuring the opponents. What does that look like? Basically means closing down that space. Whenever the winger or any wide players gets the ball, it's your job to press and do not allow them to do anything. Close that space down, make sure that they feel your pressure, and right away you are on them, not allowing them to think at any moment out on the flanks. Here you can see how this player goes to pressure and then the attacker is making a run in behind. Right away they turn their body and continue pressing that player. Here you see that this fullback is containing, just waiting for that winger to make a move. In this scenario, you can see how the fullback goes out to pressure and then notices if they leave that space, they're going to allow for that second run to occupy the space in behind. They're patient with their movement, and then they go out to press. The second thing, try staying in a good defensive position. What does that mean? Basically, try to maintain the distance between yourself and the attacker, and yourself and your center back. Trying to stay in those half spaces when the ball is on the weak side. As the ball's getting rotated over, now you can step out to press that wide player, but of course always maintaining that positioning with your center back or any other opponents nearby. Whenever the winger or wide attacker is getting the ball, try to force them to play backwards. You don't have to win the ball every single time. In this scenario, you see how this fullback applies pressure right away as the ball's traveling, forcing this attacker to play backwards and wins a tackle. In this next clip, this fullback does not win the ball but forces that player to play backwards, waits for his teammate to come press with him, and also notices that overlapping run from the opposition fullback. You got to be aware of these situations, know when to commit, and know when to stay.